So, anyways, if y'all are seeing this, this is our secret episode that we kind of cut out and put in our Patreon from our first episode, but we decided we would release it because it's just too good to not show. It's from episode 1. It was the second half. Hope y'all enjoy it. Emmy likes to call it something weird.
Hey, get close to me. No, get so close to me right now. This is the super secret special chocolatey sexy episode.
What?
Not that close. Enjoy.
I'll be honest, we kind of talk about some weird shit. You're going to hear us talk about masturbating, sex, and a bunch of other topics. So if that's not for you, this episode's not for you. I'll be honest, this podcast might not be for you. But
This
we're
episode wasn't for me, and I'm still here.
So enjoy.
Me too.
Regardless, enjoy. All right. So now for the Patreon section. What up, boys? This is probably going to be edited a lot more smoothly for y'all.
Welcome to the panty raid.
To be honest, a lot of what we talked about last there, we could have probably transitioned into the Patreon section. I have a solid question for both of y'all. And you know what? This comes from my deep childhood traumas of having my computer out in the family room and shit.
Oh, you're not. You're not.
Have
about
your
that.
parents?
I think you're gonna.
Have your parents ever walked in on y'all masturbating?
Cheese and crackers! I can't believe I'm gonna tell this story. I'm not going first.
All right, Heads, you're first, baby.
No, actually, no, but I do have a worse story.
Yeah, okay,
Same.
do tell.
Long time ago, my first ever girlfriend. She would her bedroom was in the basement, right? And
Okay.
well, also in the basement was the washer and dryer.
Oh no!
And so she did have like a this weird like thing to separate her bedroom from the area that the washer and dryers were at. We didn't close that, and we started fucking. Both naked. I was balls deep in her.
How old were you? At this point? Just
I was like 16 and she was 19, so she was like 3 years older than me.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, so
okay.
Damn, bro! I didn't know you were into cougars. Good for you.
Cougars, bro. Holy shit, dude. So what was happening was we were going at it. I was fucking dogging her, dude. Like she was getting it. So the laundry was going. It was laundry day. We didn't think nothing about it, right? And we didn't hear a door open. We didn't hear anything. Again, the laundry was going, and she was fucking. I don't know. You couldn't hear over the fucking slaps, dude. My nuts in her ass. All I hear is I'm fucking her
walking down the stairs.
Dude,
clap.
Not even
clap.
under the blankets, dude. She's riding my ass.
Wait, she was riding your ass?
She was.
Wait,
Yeah, she was riding. No. She was like, listen. Next thing I hear is, oh, what the fuck did she say? Whoa there, kiddos! I look over. I see her grandmother, dude. I'm on my back. I see her fucking grandma, dude. And I look at her eyes, bro. She's not looking at my eyes. She's looking at my nuts, dude. I could tell. And it was fucked. And then I look at her.
The lower eyes.
She looks at my nuts, looks at me, looks at my nuts, looks at me, and then my girlfriend noticed what was going on. I was shocked. Still hard though. I was shocked laying down like that.
Your girlfriend was sitting there like, why'd you stop? Oh my god.
She didn't stop. She's a freak or some shit. And then
Yo,
we
what
realized.
the fuck?
And then like the shock set in. I was like, grandma. And then like we got under the fucking covers. And then I was like, listen, man, I can't finish. I can't even get hard anymore. I looked at your fucking grandma's face, like in absolute shock. She looked at my nuts. I have to get out of here. We left the house, and I never spoke to her grandmother ever again. Didn't even look her. I couldn't look her in the fuck. I couldn't even look in her direction. I remember a few months later, she got me a Christmas gift. It was classic grandma Christmas gift.
You gotta pause for a minute, bro.
Yeah.
I'm still getting over you turning the cowardly dog.
Grandma. Dude, I couldn't. Grandma.
Bro.
We booked it, dude. It's 3 to 4 months later. It was Christmas. Her grandma and grandpa were giving me a gift. You know they talked about me fucking raw dogging their granddaughter.
All the fucking time.
Dude, he knows. She knows, dude. I couldn't look at her, dude. I said, thanks for the gift. I was looking at the fucking ground like I was like something wrong with my brain. Like I was mentally retarded or some shit, bro. Thanks for the sweater. Bro. It was like a dog shit, like Canada souvenir shirt. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. How did you know I wanted this? Nah, dude, it was like some fucking dog shit. So, anyway, yeah. That was right after or before. Right before I almost set her fucking house on fire. Anyway, by accident, of course.
Hey, all right, that's a story for another time.
Dude,
how the
Emmy, your turn.
I don't know if I could top the nutsack grandma incident, bro.
Don't worry.
She did a double take on my nuts twice, dude. I didn't know. I didn't know how to feel.
Stories, so.
Listen, all I'm saying is his grandma was like, you know what? Maybe whippersnappers really gave it to her. God damn.
And my girlfriend wanted to keep going. I was like, bro, I couldn't. Like, I couldn't even get her up. I couldn't get her
all
up,
I'm saying is, you must give some really good fucking dick for someone to look at their grandma and be like, yeah, I'm still going.
No, but the thing is, I was on my back and she was like, she was facing towards the wall, right? So her grandma was behind her. She didn't see her grandma. I'm the one that had to look into her fucking eyes, dude. My legs were wide open. Fucking yeah. My nuts were she's looking at my fucking nuts, dude. I felt violated. Why do you look twice? I was underage.
I was like, I felt violated because the thing is,
I didn't even share my nuts,
was sitting
dude.
there going,
She's looking at my fucking hairy ass 16-year-old nuts.
Grandma was looking at her future great grandchildren at that moment.
Oh
that point, she was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna have to. She's sitting there. She's going upstairs. She's like, remind me to hang the dice back up on the car dashboard.
Yeah, tell your story.
I'm trying to figure out. I have two that I can tell.
Keep one and then save one for another time.
Well, I have to debate because one might get me in trouble. The other one, if the person watches this, will immediately recognize the story, reach out to me, and ream me a new one. I'm not going to name them.
It is behind Patreon, so.
Yeah, but see, you don't understand. They follow my shit. Like it's the only. It is the only person from the land of the Great North, as I'll call it, because I'm not saying where I'm from. Let's just say this person has been a pinnacle part of my life, not in a good way, just in a like they've been there for all of it way. Like, so you know how you have that one. You know what? All right, I know what story I'm going to tell because this one won't get me in trouble because this predates my ball and chaining, so to speak, by a lot. So get mad if you want. Don't care. Well, I mean, I do care. Don't get mad. But I had a friend, this childhood friend. We'll call her Pocket. Okay. Pocket is. I'm trying to think of. I am so glad the phone rang. Hold on. I'll tell the story in a sec. Back to the story at hand. So, like I said, we'll call her Pocket for a name. Pocket was, to put it lightly, a little promiscuous, to say the least. And has been for as long as I've fucking known her. Okay. So, to put it bluntly, I have known Pocket since I was 6, 7, maybe 8 at the oldest. And Pocket was one of my longtime friends. You know, girl next door type shit. Lived down the road, around the corner, hung out with the friend group. You know how that shit goes. Well, we'll fast forward about 6, 7 years. Or no, less than that. I'm gonna say it was. Look, I was really young at the time. Okay, I was like 13. No, I was 13 at the time. She was the same. So we're around the same age, you know, grew up together, 6, 7 years at that point. We'll call it the tent incident. So my house has a basement. To put it bluntly, Pocket took the almighty V card. Okay, like we took each other's. You know, this is how it was.
Gotcha.
So it was one of those things, you know, where there was a brief time of like, oh my god, this is amazing. We got to do this every 5 minutes. Well, one day after school, we were down in my basement, not her basement. Stop dying, bro. You good?
No, I'm good.
My man still
So
has
we're
his
down in
titties.
my basement.
Yeah.
And the way our basement was in that house was it had basically like a 2-layer drop ceiling. It had a part that dropped from the, you know, second floor down into the basement, and then it had a middle part of the drop ceiling that hung lower because it had the air conditioning vents that would run through it from the furnace to upstairs. Now, on that part of the ceiling was a set of wooden overhang shelves that what you could do is if you had a couple of clips, you could hang up a privacy curtain or a privacy screen to separate the room. Now, this room had 3 computers in it, a TV, and a
Damn, that
big
room
ass
was cooking.
fucking couch.
That room was cooking, bro.
Oh yeah, no, it was hot as fuck in that room all the time. Thing is this room was the couch, my dad's computer, my mom's computer, and then my computer across the way where they could both see it.
Oh boy.
Now, behind my computer, there was the back walkway, which led to the washer, the dryer, the downstairs bathroom, and then the stairs to go upstairs. It also led to the back door. Now, there was a system I used to determine when people would come home, which was if I was in the basement, one or two things would happen. I'd either hear the car pull up and then I would hear the door slam. Now, my pops is a fan of sports cars. He had a very unique sounding car and door slam. So normally what would happen is basically we'd hear the car, hear the door slam, and if I had somebody over, I'd shuttle them out the back door, tell them, hey, run out the woods, go down to, try to think of a name for this person. We'll call her Pixie because she was obsessed with fairies and shit. Go down to Pixie's house and then go home. Do what you got to do. And this applied to anybody. My buddy Dan, Pocket, Pixie, didn't matter if it was because basically the rule was if no one's home, you're not allowed to have friends over. You got to. It's just supposed to be you. Well, I had successfully instituted a plan of escape through backwoods because basically you'd run out my door across the bridge, you'd go into the woods, and you'd be out of sight. Just through the trees, you couldn't see anything.
This,
you
this
go in the
teenage
backyard,
shit that
you're
do.
invisible. Not to mention it's behind the house, so if my pops is coming in from the front door, he's not even gonna know. There's a whole fucking house in the way. You can't see shit. So one of these days, me and Pocket are down in my basement. Now, like I said, Pocket's a little promiscuous, and Pocket's the kind of person where when she's good friends with you and she knows you're willing to smash, she's the kind of person where like she'll just go, "Hey, you want to see something funny?" And the next thing you know, her tits are out. In a good way, like not in a bad way, like super playful, super sweet, awesome person. But because of this, Pocket had one of those moments, and it was during the point in time where Pocket had recently taken the V card, and it was I gotta do this every 5 minutes.
Ooh.
So I answered the call of attention on the couch downstairs. Now, we didn't have a privacy curtain hung up. What we had was essentially a set of weighted boxes that we would do is when we wanted to make it so essentially you were cut off from the back door and the other side of the room. Basically, my dad did it to keep light out because when he was watching movies, he hated sun glare on the fucking TV or on the monitors and shit.
Yeah, it makes sense. Makes sense.
We had that shit drawn, and I answered the call of duty, and I answered the call of booty with gusto and vigor. So we're playing ye ol' schlep, and the next thing I know, I hear brrrr, and I go, oh shit, that's the car. Okay. So here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna get dressed. You're gonna go out the back door. I'm gonna go in the bathroom and act like I'm taking a massive shit, and I'll play it off like, oh yeah, I'm taking a shit, and why does it stink down here? Like, oh, I was pooping, my bad, type shit. So Pocket, understanding the assignment because this wasn't day one of this rodeo. This was like something
normal shit they've been to your house before.
Understands the assignment, but what I didn't know was not only was he home early from work, he wasn't having a good day at work. We'll just say it politely. Dadmiral
fucking hailing out there. Sorry, it's like ADHD.
Oh no, that's cool. damn, dude, you were like squirrel. But no, so Dadmiral is he's having a bad day at work. He decides that
Yeah.
because he's having a bad day at work, he doesn't want to deal with the dogs upstairs. He doesn't want to deal with my sister, who was home at the time. The fuck is wrong with me now that I look back on it? Anyway, didn't want to deal with all that shit. So I'm sending Pocket out the back door. Now, Pocket, understanding how little time we have because the door has already slammed, realizes I'm not going to be able to get fully dressed. So Pocket was the kind of person where when it was summertime, Pocket didn't have a lot of money, so she wore a lot of hand-me-down clothings, and her favorite thing to wear was button-up shirts. Oh, that explains that fetish shit. Anyway, likes to wear button-up shirts.
What the
My
fuck?
man just had a flashback.
So basically, Pocket
I'm, like,
throws on her
visioning all
booty
of
shorts and has this button-up shirt over her shoulders, halfway up, and makes a beeline for the back door with the flip-flops on, right into my dad.
Your dad came in from the back. He didn't even.
He came in from the back door. He didn't come in from the side door like he normally does. He came in from the back
half
door.
naked at this moment?
Yeah, she ran right into him. Thank fuck he was carrying some boxes because he got fired that day. So she bounced off the boxes.
Oh, he was having a horrible day.
Oh yeah, he was having a horrible day. Goes, hi, Dadmiral. He looks down at her and just goes, Pocket. Pocket makes a beeline behind him, just leaves. Nothing. Admiral walks in, puts the boxes down, looks at me and goes, don't tell your mother.
What the fuck? What a punk,
And then
man.
he follows it up with this, and it stayed with me for the rest of my life, which was, if you ever do that again, I'm going to take a fishing hook and I'm going to sew your dick to your asshole.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I was not allowed on.
In that?
Oh no. So the lesson is this: one, fuck in your own place.
Gotcha.
But
That's
two,
fair enough.
and more importantly, if you're ever gonna get the loss of privileges for 3 months, like I wasn't allowed to go outside, I wasn't allowed to watch TV, I wasn't allowed to play video games. I had to go to school and read books.
Ugh.
Oh god.
Because this was that time where it wasn't, oh, I'll just sit on my room with my cell phone. It was, all right, well, he took out the Hot Wheels carpet, so now I don't have a racetrack to drive on. Fuck.
God.
That was the second most trouble I've ever been in. With Pocket.
Gotcha, dude.
Which sounds weird because you would think getting caught by Dadmiral would be the most trouble you'd ever get in with something. No, there's another story where I got, and it wasn't my fault.
Another time. Holy fucking shit.
Yeah.
Dude. Y'all.
Moral of the story. Moral of the story. Don't listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. No, well, yeah, don't fuck at home. But two, you might think they don't know, but your parents know everything, bro.
Oh, no, 100%. They probably do.
They know everything you did.
Something to add to this story with my own story, and they definitely know. So
go on. By the way, one thing before you go on, I got to get this out for my safety. To the associated parties that are involved with this, I still love you, and understand that this happened a long time ago, and all has been forgiven.
I don't think they care. It's been years. But if they do, they're fucking.
But I will say this: Admiral does not know that the deed was done on the couch. Oh, he no longer has that couch, but he slept on that couch for about 7 years after that.
Oh god! Oh, that reminds me of some torrid shit. Okay, go on.
Okay. So first of all, fuck you guys. Because I had asked, have your parents ever walked in on you while you're masturbating? And I'm over here like,
but I didn't have a story for that. They didn't. I
don't have a story for that one.
I'm sneaky.
I never got caught doing that.
Okay, to be fair, I never really technically got caught. But I think what I did was pretty fucking degenerate. And if I'm going to tell it anywhere, like I've told it to my friends, I don't think I've told it on stream. If I'm going to tell it anywhere, I'm going to tell it here. So, Hemi, you haven't heard the story, but Heads has heard it a million times because I got a lot more comfortable thanks to VR chat talking about myself and with the things I do. So, for those of you who don't know, I'm Indian, but I'm Punjabi, I'm Sikh, whatever you want to call it. I'm uncut. We don't cut. It's not our thing, right?
The worm
So,
is
what
in the burrow.
Yeah, it's in the burrow. It's got the turtleneck, all that shit's there. The thing
sweater
is,
up.
when I was a kid, I had my computer in the family room because as a kid, I had a lot of night terrors. I had a horrible time as a kid because of like my ADHD and me being wrongly medicated at the time. So I would like hallucinate. That's a story for another time. But because of that, I had my computer in the family room where everyone sits because I just wanted to be with family, feel safe while I game my MMOs. You know, I don't really give a shit. This is like when I was 10 years old, and I'm born in '96. So it's like 2006, 2007 ish, 2008, whatever. And you know, I don't have headphones back then. Oh, hell, I barely even had a mic back then. My computer is my kitchen is to the right. Family room is my computer setup is on the edge of the kitchen and the family room. It's just in this corner. That's just like you can see the balcony. You have my fucking TV and my family, and then you have the kitchen. During the day, my mom was in the kitchen, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at night, my mom and my dad would be watching Indian dramas on the TV or Hell's Kitchen, whatever the fuck else on the TV.
Yeah.
And so my ass was like, man,
it's got off the Gordon Ramsay shouting in the background.
I had just discovered porn, right? I had just discovered Pornhub. And I decided, I was like, I'm going to tilt this monitor to face the kitchen a bit. I'm going to lower my speakers down to 20%. My parents are blasting this Indian drama. There's like lightning effects.
Wait, you played it unmuted?
Yeah, that's
yes!
You're insane, dude. No,
I need to hear the sound. I can't do it to mutes, bro. Like different times, bro. Different times, bro. But like, I couldn't. So I had it muted, and I had this I had fucking like Priya playing, bro. Like I had some shit like that up. And back then, when I was younger, I learned nutting until like Kleenexes were fucking awful because like sometimes the Kleenexes would stick to my dick because my dumb ass would just put it right on my dick, right? And then I would nut into my tidy whities because I wore tidy whities as fucking 10. And that shit would leave a yellowish stain after the cum dry.
God.
Because I would just leave it there and I'd go back to gaming. And I'm like, yeah, this is fucking awful.
What the fuck?
And then I had this brilliant freak action where I was jacking off. Yes, I jack off with my left hand. Ambidextrous, baby. I was jacking off. And I'm like,
I don't want to look at my left hand anymore.
What if I just pulled my skin and I just pulled it and pinched as I came? And so what I did was I nutted and I pulled my skin and I pinched it. And so I'm nutting in my foreskin and I'm holding it there. A little bit backfired, it hurt my dick a little bit, but it was whatever.
Vile.
And so what I do, I was like, okay, I've nutted my foreskin. I turned the monitor back to normal. I closed the fucking tab. I fucking put the volume back to like 80%. And then by the way, the way I hid it from my parents was I did this. I was sitting like this. My parents would be on the opposite side of the chair. And it was fucked. It was fucked. And so my parents knew me as a kid. I used to scratch my balls a lot. I didn't give a fuck if I was in front of people. So when I would walk, I'd pretend like I was just gonna go walk to the bathroom and I'd be scratching my balls. But really all I was doing was tugging my foreskin back and forth with the cum in. And my dad was like, stop being disgusting, bro. Just get your hand out of your pants. Stop scratching your balls. And I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'd walk to the bathroom.
If you only knew.
I'd close the door.
Dad Canes,
and I would drop my nut in the fucking toilet. And I was like, this is
napalm.
The best fucking strat I've ever had in my life. And I still nut in my foreskin at the age of 6. I've been doing it for 16 years.
You're vile.
I still come in my place.
You're vile.
Not only admitted to hacky sacking, admitted to still doing it.
When I meet you, I'm holding my breath. I ain't taking a whiff, bro.
Clean.
That's 26 years
I wash my dick, bro. I wash my dick. That's what I'm saying.
Yo,
it's nice and pink.
Whatever you do, bro.
He's meeting me at TwitchCon this year.
Don't shake his left hand. Don't shake his left hand.
I'm gonna touch his face with my left hand, and
you
he's gonna forget.
Fucking not, dude. You better fucking not.
He's just gonna send me a message. It's gonna be like, "Why does it smell like pennies?"
I've got some vile shit too, though, bro.
That's wow.
Yeah.
Somehow you have the worst story out of the three. I don't know how you did that. You topped the nutsack grandma incident and the running into the. Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Zoe, if you ever
Wait,
sub
but
to the
you said you
Patreon-
didn't say it was a question of you getting caught, but you didn't talk about getting caught.
Oh
Dude,
yeah, how'd you
think-
get caught? Hold on a minute.
I'm tying that into what Emmy said. You think my parents don't know?
Oh, okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I literally
All
did
right.
say that and then
Okay.
forgot. Okay.
Oh god. Oh god.
They have to. They have to know. They have
fuck,
to.
dude.
My
Oh,
parents
So you
are-
know what you
horrid.
have to do, right?
That's absolutely
Listen,
horrid.
You know what you have to do, right? On the
What's
5-year streaming anniversary of us doing this podcast, because we're gonna get there. I swear to fucking God, we're gonna get there. You know you have to interview them on that, right?
Hell
I don't
no,
think I
dude.
can live that. I don't think. Okay, listen. The only way we live that, only way I ever do that, is if our streams take off so fucking hard, and we're living in our own place, and I'm a decent distance away from them. For me,
So
to
they have
feel
time to cope with the information.
Who let him cook, bro? For real, dude.
dude.
Bro, I don't know.
For real.
Like,
Oh
dude,
my
look,
god.
I'm gonna be real.
Oh my
Look,
god.
I have to be honest here. When you brought up the nutsack grandma incident, it made me help decide to go with the story of Pocket.
Mhm.
But how, bro? How did you manage to top a grandma looking at a nutsack and a naked child running into a father? And you somehow topped it.
Still a
And you
virgin, by the
somehow
way.
topped it.
Still a virgin. by the way.
Bro's a virgin. He's got the nastiest story out of the three of us. Yo, heads, we gotta step our game up, dude.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Nah, dude. I don't know. I'll save it for another fucking. I'll save it for like another Patreon stream. But I've done some vile shit, dude.
Nah, yeah, I think I'm trying to keep it to one story.
Yeah,
'Cause I have so many fucking-
dude. This is a.
Holy
I know a
Alright,
couple
so
of your
hold
stories
on a
too,
second
bro.
here. So
I don't want to hear the
realized something.
gymnasium one, bro. I don't want to hear that
We,
one.
we have. Oh my god! So I want to save the actual story
Mhm.
for another stream. But you know the herpes bubble copy pasta with the Jolly Rancher.
Oh god, yeah.
What if I told you that is a true story, and I may or may not know the guy that it happened to?
Ew.
At least one of them. Yeah.
Oh my
it is-
god.
It is probably the most vile story I know, and
That's
I am
disgusting.
thankful every fucking day that it did not happen to me.
Oh my god. Jesus
But
Christ.
there are a lot of details that are left out of that copy pasta.
Oh my god.
And I don't know if the copy pasta was written because of that incident, but I can confirm that it is a real incident and it has happened at least once.
Oh god.
Yeah, Carter did not.
Just name drop him. Fuck it, dude. Unlucky.
No, that's not his actual name.
Oh,
It starts with a C, but it's not Carter.
watching you, sir, starts with a C.
Yeah, I'm watching you. Not
I
Carter
should
with a
have
C.
pretended that his name was Pi when I leaked Pi's name, bro. I should have been like, yeah, it's a made up name, bro. Ain't nobody gonna believe it's Pi.
But yeah, look, all I'm saying is our 2 Patreon shows that we get to choose from now are these fucking stories and the porno 50-50 challenge.
Oh, speaking of which, I'm gonna just break the fourth wall here, even though this a podcast is the fourth wall. You're literally watching this podcast develop. We're really, this is literally our first time. So you're watching us pick and choose live what we fucking do. Like,
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is gonna
I got
make it
no
into the
idea what we're
podcast.
doing.
Like this is gonna.
Dude.
I have an idea. Like I'm kind of just organizing shit and winging. I'm winging it hard. Well,
Mhm.
like I have an idea. Like this is gonna obviously be in the Patreon, and then the fucking. I'm be honest with y'all. We reviewed hentai wallpapers. That shit's definitely going behind the $10 shit because that shit was a bit much.
Who the fuck is
Yeah.
we? You dragged me into that shit.
No, guys, let's look.
nah.
We were just looking at wallpapers. All right, we were looking at good wallpapers. We got a little
It
carried
was
away.
normal.
Listen, Emmy said, let's look up some furry ones. And we were both like, nah, I don't think so, bro. And he really pushed for it.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry. Hold on a minute here. I'm sorry. Hold on a minute here. Did you say Emmy?
Listen.
I'm sorry. Who was the oh, this?
Emmy
No.
The furries. He's like, we can't
Listen.
leave them out. And we're like,
Listen.
no.
Listen.
It wasn't me.
All I'm gonna say is when that footage comes out, I wasn't the one who guessed that the furry had balls. And
Oh
canes.
fuck! I forgot the footage is actually going to come out. Okay, they're gonna know the truth. Listen, first of all, can I just say that Pokemon had fuck eyes, and like that doesn't make me a furry. Okay, it definitely was
Dude, that
looking like
Pokemon
it
didn't
wanted
have
it.
fuck eyes, bro.
Right?
That Pokemon wanted it.
Hi
Like,
guys,
that's what I was
it's
saying.
me again. So I just want you to know that once again, in no way, shape, or form do I agree with these two dumbasses about them having fuck me eyes.
That Pokemon wanted it.
Anyway.
That Absol
No.
was asking for it, bro.
No, that Absol absolutely was not asking for it.
Nah.
I'm literally just Jesus. All right, let's call it there, boys.
Yeah. All right.
Listen, I'm calling it there because bro's like absolutely.
We should do
it for me.
Pokemon
You got
Smash or
problems,
Pass on one of these fucking Patreon
condition.
streams.
Yeah.
And then
One condition.
we. Oh, okay.
We do the entire dex, no stops.
Okay, the entire dex, and we got to look at,
No.
we got to compare like actual like sexy art of the Pokemon. No matter what
I'm
it
down.
is, if it's a Metapod,
Alright.
we got to look up
Alright.
Metapod Rule 34 and then decide.
We'll have to set. It'll probably be a bit down the line.
Yeah.
But we'll definitely set it.
All
up.
right.
We'll
all
make
right.
it.
All
yeah,
I'm saying-
I'm done.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is before I met you two fuckers, I had a say-so image on the internet. After this goes out, no way in hell.
No, you're
Oh
taking your
my
career
God.
down with us. We're going places with our dumb shit.
Look, all I'm
Regardless.
saying is that this might be the introduction to the Tasteful Ludes arc because I got to do something I got to carry this energy forward because there's no way I could be like, hey, how to train your demon 7, your demon like sunlight, like that's not gonna
Oh
work
my
anymore after
God.
this. Fuck
It's time
no.
to get a tasteful lewd with heads as Dino, the one on his
Oh
necklace.
hell yeah! Just salsaing.
Listen, all I'm saying is I absolutely would put that dino between my tits.
That's actually what I was thinking.
Wait, that's
That's what
actually
I
pretty
was
fucking dude. I have the FBX.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
Do me a
somehow.
favor. You don't even need to send me the FBX. Just send me a PNG of it, and I can do the rest.
Oh shit.
bless.
Yeah, I got this. Yeah, send me the PNG of it. I will,
Okay.
I
Okay,
will.
All right. Well, yeah.
You Patreon viewers heard it here first. Y'all already know our fucking socials, so I don't need to fucking plug all that shit. But thank y'all for watching. Boom, boom, boom. We'll see you guys next month. We're doing monthly episodes. Yeah, Pog.
My
All right.
career is ruined.
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you next month.